And I think a good reporter does make a difference. Doesn't mean they proselytize or they go off on a tangent, but they use facts. They use facts to make a difference. Freshman year, my first semester of my freshman year, 1963, my God, and when I graduated in 1967, the spring of 1967, I was the editor for the summer and fall of 1966. Women were a real presence at the news when I got there. It wasn't that it was a man's world completely. As it was in the industry, it was still a man's world. But you could see the evolution of women coming into the business at the news, because by the time I was editor, I would say that more than 50% of my department editors were women, and the woman and who succeeded me was a woman. I don't know, Temple News became a family. You know, Russell Pultz, who became a world-class boxing promoter, used to say he didn't go to Temple, he went to the Temple News. And that really was our whole mantra. We went to the Temple News, and you know, we just, we did everything together, everything. And it was an incredibly talented group of people who really, really cared about the mission of what journalism was supposed to be about, whether covering the campus or covering, you know, the neighborhood or covering, you know, sports, whatever. They took it seriously. And if you didn't take it seriously, you didn't last long. I guess when I sat down to write it, I just wanted to convey how important it was for me to get into this field, and that I felt so serious about everything that I had learned, and I didn't see that there was any regret to anything that came my way. At the time, the Temple News was going through some changes, and there was this sort of tension in the newsroom about who was going to be the next editor and how things were going to flow, and I think that sort of made me stand up for the news and stand up for the ability of a woman to do that job. And I think that's where that came from, probably. Oh my God, I can't believe it's 100 years old. You know, it's always had a place in my heart, and I think all the people who worked at the Temple News with me feel the same way. They really do. And so suddenly at the 100th anniversary, I was like, how'd that happen? How did that happen so fast? And so I think this is the beginning of another phase for the Temple News. I mean, especially as we look forward to an integrated student media center and the new technologies that we're going to be able to equip everybody with. I think is just a great place, a stepping off point for the next 100.